What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. This is Eric the Cosmic Wizard, and this is Cosmic Tarot. Happy Halloween, everybody. I hope everyone is having a good Halloween today. I hope you all have lots of fun. I am Wario today. Me and my friends are having a Halloween party, and I am Wario from Mario Brothers. So this is going to be a collective reading, so eat the meat, spit out the bones, take what resonate, leave the rest. This is definitely going to reach anybody who watches this video, and I just want to say thank you guys for being here, and I just really appreciate you all. I know I've been gone for the last couple of days. I've just been kind of like going through some stuff. Just pray for me, y'all. Send me love and light, just like I send y'all love and light, please. So let's get into this reading. This is my third time trying to record this bitch, so I am about done with y'all. But I love you guys, I really do. Okay, the Nine of Swords is here. So there has been some anxiety. There's been a lot of depression, sadness maybe. There could be a lot of people out here. And if you are going through this, trust me, you are not alone. I'm right there with you. Like, I have been going through it these last couple of... Honestly, this whole month. Like, there's no... Not even this month. Like... I've just been going through it. Like, I did shit. Probably most of the year. It's been rough. It's been a rough year for me. Everybody's like, 2025 is going to be the year. And I'm like, bitch, when? Where? But you know what? I will say this. I am pretty grateful to be able to come here and do this. So I do have a lot of gratitude toward that. But there's a lot of stress and anxiety behind the scenes that you all don't get to see. So thank you guys for being here. And I know you guys have been going through it. And I'm right there with you. Ooh, especially with this boy. Ooh, he's always a nigga. Hoppa, who this? There is the Lovers here. So there could have been a... This is a... No. Oh, baby. This is a spiritual thing. This is definitely giving... Oh, it could be a boy too. But it had... Fucking hair. There is this spiritual nature of you. Like, you are coming into like your divine essence, perhaps. And so before that happens, you go through a lot of these shadow ego deaths and shit like that, where you start to bring up all these negative emotions, and it does cause you a lot of stress and anxiety. And it's supposed to like kind of like help you like focus on what it is that is bothering you. So, you know, you could have certain health problems starting to come up. Thinking about certain people or certain, you know, friends and family members that have been kind of like not the best to you in the past. And I hit, like, the Lovers here is telling me that I feel like this is someone who, you know, this person has deep love for you, obviously. Could be a Gemini. But this is also mostly about you. This is about your spiritual journey. This is about your spiritual divine masculine and feminine balancing. Or it could be about heartache. It could be about heartache. It really could. This could be somebody. This could literally be somebody. You could have been in a... This is going to be for lots of different people, so I say lots of different things. But it's giving me the Emperor here at the bottom of the deck. Okay, yeah, this could have been triggered by somebody. Sometimes other people can trigger our spiritual growth and our spiritual awakening because, you know, that's what they are supposed to do. That's what their jobs are. Like, that's literally my job, is to cause people, well, not to cause people, but to help people awake to their spiritual nature. And you could have been in a relationship here that has really put you under it. That has really fucking put you in this Three of Swords energy here. I'm not saying swords, like I'm Empress T4444. This Three of Swords energy here, where you just feel very, like you're just not depressed. The Nine of Swords and the Three of Swords are very much alike, but I think the Three of Swords is about it's associated with suffering. Like the Nine of Swords is like mental. This is about like the heartache of like love, you know what I mean, or losing a loved one. It doesn't have to necessarily be a romantic person. It could be though, but it could also be like family or someone here. But there is someone here. Yeah, this person could have had a lot of. You could have been dealing with someone who treated you like they had lots of options, and they were very in and out with this Eight of Wands and the Seven of Cups. This could have been somebody here who was a player. Like, this is giving me kind of like somebody who maybe not played games with you, but I think you may have had more of a romantic connection to this person than they did towards you. Or maybe they just didn't want to embrace it. You know what I mean? Like, this could be, you could have been with somebody who really likes you, but they didn't want to, they would never tell you that. They didn't want you to know how much they liked you, but they wanted to keep you around because they do like you, but they also knew that you are the kind of person, like, you're not just going to let somebody just, this person, this King of Cups here, and the Knight of Pentacles, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy, but not necessarily. This could have been something with money though too, or just somebody here who your person could have went towards this King of Cups only to get rejected or it not work out. This person was not following their intuition. This person, or not their intuition, this person was not. Nine of Cups here in reverse and the Temperance here in reverse. So this is someone here who was very, cup is half empty. This is someone here who, I'm feeling like this person did have a lot of love for you, but when it came to them, they wanted this Knight of Cups, this Knight of Pentacles person. This could have been your person here. And they could have went to like an older person here, or someone here who they felt, and this is not necessarily, this could be, same sex, or this could have been someone here who was taking advice from an older person, and their advice led them to walking away from this connection. Like, they could have told this person, like, you know what, don't mess with Collective. They got a lot of shit going on right now. They got a lot of things. You need to worry about people who, this could be someone here who prioritizes like financial stability and all that over like emotional and love and stuff like that. So this is someone who is, which I don't, that's not bad, but it's also not like, come on, bro. Like, come on, cuz, like, really, like, that's not going to make you happy. This person was very unhappy though, with the Nine of Cups here and the Temperance. This is someone who is unhappy, like, definitely, undoubtedly unhappy with their choices, with their, they're not feeling they're not getting their wishes fulfilled. So maybe, this person could have, I don't know, maybe you brought out some passion and fun in this person, but maybe because they're so money hungry or they're so insecure about something here that maybe they just couldn't take it or something. I don't know. Knight of Cups in reverse. There's a lot of people in your energy. This person could feel like you had a lot of choices yourself and they feel like you wouldn't pick them. The Fool and the Three of Cups. This person was called to work with you and collaborate. Somebody here could possibly, lots of people here. The Page of Wands in reverse. So what's up with this shit? This person is not coming back. Whoever caused this Three of Swords energy in your field, this person is indecisive about reaching back out to you with the Page of Wands here. This person is not necessarily like, this person knows how they made you feel. So like, here they come back. I don't know if this, what does this person want? The King of Wands in reverse. So we got the Page of Wands and the King of Wands, both in reverse here. but they're looking at two different directions. So maybe this is an unhealed person here. This is kind of giving me a little bit of a player energy. This is giving me somebody who is maybe a little bit controlling deep down. This is going to be somebody who wanted to have control of the relationship dynamic. And so they're coming in as the page, but they're leaving back out as the King of Wands in reverse here. So this person is like, or this person could be the Page of Wands and you could be the King of Wands. I don't know why, but this is a very... This is giving me like, this is the Pride edition. Like this might be the LGBTQ collective or something reading, because this is giving me very much, well, the pages of feminine, but I don't see no queen. I don't see, it's just a lot of nipples out here. The Hermit in reverse and the Three of Wands in reverse. So this person, it could be a partier. This person could have been like a really big partier, or this is a bar rat. This is somebody here who likes to go out. Or you know what, this could be, you could be a feminine that has just a lot of fuckboy male energies, and like they kind of like all, it's giving me like, don't take this the wrong way. It's giving me, you know, this person is out here trying to act like you're just a pass around, but you're not. Okay, but the Lovers here, you want something stable and strong here. So maybe you do have a reputation of being with a lot of different people, and like, you know, boys talk, especially if you're in a smaller town, and you know, they may be comparing stories. So you know, they could be, and maybe, you know, like once upon a time, not too long ago, I was a hoe. I was, and I was out here and I was sticking and moving and I was doing everything, and you know, because I didn't want to feel alone. I didn't want to feel rejection or abandonment. So I just kind of like didn't take people serious. I just wasn't taking these, like I just wasn't taking y'all serious. I just was not taking them serious. I was not. But now, you know, I'm older now, and now I kind of wish I would have like had really started in my early 20s. Looking for like an actual, well, when I was 25, I was in a domestically physical relationship that was not good. But I just kind of like that, kind of really broke me. Like that really broke me. And for years, I kind of like just had fun here and there. I wasn't looking for anything serious. And now I'm like, that was 10 years ago. I'm 35. And it's like, okay, I need to like figure my shit out, because you know, I want to be a dad, and I don't want to be an old dad. I don't want to be getting wheeled across the stage during graduation. You know what I mean? I want to be able to go to the park and keep up with them when they're little. I don't want to be some old fuck at graduation. We got the Devil, and we got this person could have like, okay, this person or these people, they could be feeling like they just either out of the ego, out of just like carnal desires, like, you know what I mean when I say carnal desires, like this person just they could have been someone out here, like, you know, a lot of unhealed masculines who are insecure that won't talk about it. You know, they just kind of just tend to talk to a lot of different people, date a lot of different people, multiple people at the same time, and they try to just keep themselves preoccupied with, you know, nighttime activities instead of really like sinking their teeth into someone who is going to actually help them grow and help them develop a good spiritual sense. And maybe you were that person who you saw the potential in this person, and you wanted them to be, you know, you wanted them to be a better man. You wanted them to, this is giving me divine feminine who was trying to nurture the divine masculine, but the wounded masculine parts of him overtook his divine nature, because we all have a divine nature within us, right? That's the beauty of being human, you know. Sentient being is like you have this inherent divine nature, and you know, when you don't recognize that within yourself, which you started to do, the lovers here, you recognize that you have this divine spark, this divine feminine and masculine nature. And this person, because of their wounded masculine, they were unable to heal from the divine feminine's nurturing, loving force. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Oh, that better make sense, because that's the best way I could explain it. Like, okay, so how do I put it? If you are a masculine, right, or you prefer masculinity over femininity, right? Because we all have a little bit of both, right? And a lot of y'all, and you know, we men are not taught to embrace more of their feminine aspects, like the ability to, you know, attract, or ability to, and then when I mean like attract, I mean like, you know, men are always the hunters and women were the gatherers, like, you know, like, but men are never taught to like accept, you know, unconditional love. We're always taught to like we're really just taught to just buy people shit and like call that love, and like not really express our feelings. You know, men are taught to express their emotions, or we're taught to repress a lot of that shit, and that's not healthy. That's not good, and that's how you get a lot of you know, you need emotional intelligence and you need logical, I guess, intelligence to really be balanced in this world. So when you deny one part of that, you become lopsided. And when you're lopsided, you're not balanced, of course. So there's going to create problems, not only in your life, but in the people around you. So this is a divine masculine who's very wounded, who's out here hurting people. And I feel like the Page of Wands here in reverse is this person trying to run away from them. They're running away from themselves. And the King of Wands here is this person like really like continuing, like they're like, not only are they like continuing to run away from other people's problems or their problems, they're like negatively evolving into like a more deeper insecure person. Does that make sense? Like, this is someone who is they're hell-bent on refusing to work on themselves, and like they're like standing 10 toes down in it. And you could be someone here who wants to help this person, but because of, you know, the wounds that you've incurred, it's I hope this is making sense, because I feel like this is not making sense at all. But the Nine of Cups and the Sun. That's not Nine of Swords here with the Sun. So you got the saddest card in the deck, or one of them, with the happiest card in the deck here. So this could be, there could be a little bit of a, don't take this the wrong way here, but this could be someone who's suffering from like mental imbalances. Like, I know it's not called bipolar anymore. I think what's it called? Manic depression, manic depressive. So this could be someone who, and I can't darn know nobody. I am not a doctor. I ain't none of that. None of that. Let's try to, I be forgetting I have this little table right here. But so this could be someone here who has these, let's just say, highs and lows, you know, because I get those too, but I'm not diagnosed with anything like that. Although I do think I got a little tinge of something. I think I got a little tinge of something. And it ain't just ADHD, bitch. I think I got a little tinge of something. Or I've developed it. I think childhood trauma can really impact someone's like psyche. Like if you seen your parents getting beat up, or you were a kid getting beat up, or you saw a bunch of abuse, or you was touched and abused and shit. Yeah, I could see how that could cause you to be, you know, very unhealed, very unhappy, very, you know, mentally unstable. Or we gotta, there's gotta be, I know there's better terms. I just don't know what they are. And I want to apologize, because I do want to be very respectful of these very sensitive and triggering topics, and I don't want anyone to think that I'm just like throwing out words and stuff. Like, I understand, like, this is y'all's lives. Like, this is my life too, y'all. Like, I am part of this. Like, trust me. I know what it's like to go through trying to want to heal somebody so badly that you kind of like neglect your own self. Yeah, with this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, this is someone here who you could like really have put yourself in rough positions. You could have really, like, you know, neglected certain aspects of your own like nature just to heal somebody else. So I want you to like really not beat yourself up because your heart was in the right place. It was just pointed at the wrong person. Instead of you focusing on healing yourself and allowing a healed and healthy masculine to come towards you in your divine feminine energy, because let's be honest, 89% of the people watching these videos are women. I'm not saying that I don't have men out there watching this stuff. I'm just saying 89% of this viewerships are women. So I do not forget that. So the divine feminines who are watching these videos, you know, you could have been pointing your healing and your nurturing and your abundance into some man or some masculine here who, for a lack of a better word, was not reciprocal. They were not containing of you. Like, they did not nurture you back. They did not take care of you back. They just took from you, and sometimes it was just sexual. You know what I mean? Like, it was just, they just took, I'm spitting all over my table. They just took, you know, what they could and left. Like, just like a dog. You know, a dog will only be your friend as long as you feed them. And if you feed them once, you know, they'll just keep coming back. But as soon as you stop feeding them, I don't know where I'm going with that, because dogs are pretty loyal. But this was a dog that was not. Okay? This ain't like your little domesticated little foo-foo dog. This was the neighborhood. You know what I mean? Okay, maybe a better example might be like the ducks at the fucking at like the parks and stuff, right? Like, they'll come up to you when you have that bread, right? But as soon as that bread is gone, them bitches is gone. So, but you, oh, this Knight of Cups energy in reverse. That's why you're heartbroken. This person, this love offer was shallow. This was not like a real love offer. This is someone here who was, this is playboy energy. Like, this is a lover boy. This is giving me like, you know, Drake energy. This is very draconic. This is very Scorpio, like unhealed Scorpio male. Sorry for the Scorpios out there, but this is somebody out here who was like, just like, they play in your face. They continue to play in your face. They like to message you all kinds of, you know, ignorant shit, like, you know, gaslight, love bomb, victim blame, you know, just weaponizing your emotions against them. Like, I don't like this person. And then we have the Hangman here in reverse. So not only this person is, this could be your energy too. This could be you, because the Page is a feminine. It could be considered like like the daughter. But this could be your energy here with the Hangman. It's like you kind of stuck on stupid. I ain't trying to be mean, but I'm saying, like, I'm stuck on stupid too. I know, trust me, I get it. You could, coming up here, you could still have this person lingering in your energy. Like, this person could just occupy your mind. This could be someone that you know you don't want to go towards. This could be somebody here who you know you don't. I guess no, he's no good for me, but he makes me feel good in the moment, kind of shit. You know what I mean? Where it's just like this dynamic between the two of you guys, or these people here, because it could be multiple people here. You could have multiple suitors here that are just all kind of exuding the same energy. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, you break up with one person, and then you literally like date that person's in like a different body. Like it's literally like you like the same bitch, just in a different body. Like literally, like I can't even tell you. Like I'm so over this kind of energy. Like if I find that you have a Cancer sun placement, nope. Because I've already seen this. I've seen this already too many times. I just cannot. I can't. There's just certain signs. I'm like, you know what? But then it's also telling me that there's some unhealed parts of within you that are needing to, work on. So like I said, you have a good heart. It was just pointed in the wrong direction. You instead of you focusing on healing all the shit that you had to come up with, this putting on this happy mask and suppressing your true feelings and all of that and whatever happened in your childhood. Excuse me. You had to do a lot of repression. So maybe you just focus on that. Maybe you focus on that. Don't get me wrong. I've been in therapy for 10 years and I'm still fucking crazy. So that says a lot about me and my therapist, I think. But I think therapy is a lifelong thing. I don't think it's something you can just do overnight. I think it's really, especially when you think about people who had really fucked up childhoods, it's going to take more than like a few sessions to like figure out why you feel like your parents hate you, or why you don't have a good relationship with your co-workers, or why you feel like everybody in your life secretly hates you when actually people love the fuck out of you. You know what I mean? Those are things that I have to deal with. But the Two of Swords here in reverse, and this person is so ignorant, but they're starting to wake up. With the Two of Swords in reverse, I think this is telling me like this person knows what they're doing. Like they know that they're unhealed. Like they know that they're toxic. They know that they are negative. Like they know that they They know that they have an awareness about what they're doing. Okay, they're not out here just being like, what? I'm playing games with women? Huh? What? I didn't know you liked me like that for real. I thought it was just some fun shit. No, you know what you're doing. You know exactly what you're doing. And that's why the shit hurts, because you know how much I care about you. And you still played in my face. I'm telling you, men are the most selfish creatures on this fucking planet. We truly are. We really are. That's the most honest thing I could ever say. Even when we try our best, like, we are the most self-centered creatures on this planet. And we're taught that way. We're taught to be competitive. We're taught to, in sports, you don't think about your opponent's feelings. Like, no, like, I'm trying to, when I was playing rugby, I don't care about your fucking feelings. I don't care about you. I'm trying to, because you trying to hit me as hard as you can, so I'm trying to hit you as hard as I can. Because if I don't hit you as hard as I can, you're going to hurt me. So there wasn't no, I remember I was playing in our tournament, and like, I went to go tackle this dude, and somehow my head had like gotten to his chin. And like, I take him down to the ground, and I'm standing over him. And he's like, "You're bleeding." I was like, "No, bitch, you're bleeding." And like, it was just like the adrenaline rush. Like, it was just like, grr. And I was like, "No, bitch, you bleeding." Like, don't. And he had to go to the hospital. He had to get stitches in his chin, because he had busted his chin open on my head. Because when I went to go take him down, his chin went into my head, and I had like a little cut right here, and a little gash. And I just put some super glue in it, and I just kept playing. Boys, I just took some super glue and just kind of like, just keep going. And if it just keeps splitting open, we'll just have to make you sit out. So I just sit out the last quarter of the last game. And then afterwards, this motherfucker bought me a drink and apologized to me for splitting his chin open. Ain't that crazy? Like, this dude bought me a shot and felt bad because he had to it's the first game of the tournament. He had to sit out all of them. He had to go to the hospital. I felt so bad. And this is just like, This was some out of town team, so they traveled very far to come here. They had to miss all of them. Oh well. But see, we're not. Boys are different. Like, you know, it wasn't like oh no, I hope he's okay. Oh, I hope I didn't give a fuck. I had to keep playing. So this is someone here who has taken that mentality to the extreme, where it's not even about, you know, just related to sports. Because in sports, that's fine. That's the nature of sports, right? When you're playing for the World Cup, I'm not caring about, you know, if they're gonna be so upset if they lose. I'm gonna be upset if I lose. You know what I mean? Like, it's a very dog-eat-dog world when it comes to sports, right? Well, against your opponent, right? So this is someone here who has adopted that mentality into the dating world. Like, they see this as a competitive, almost like a sport. Like, they see dating as a sport. This is someone who definitely sees dating as a sport, and they're just trying to catch them all, Pokemon. And they don't care about the Pokemon and how they feel being caught in the Pokeballs. They don't care. This person is not in tune with their spiritual side. This is someone who is not, they're not worried about the feelings of others. This is a very insensitive person. I don't even know what the fuck you like his ass, to be honest with you. At the bottom of the deck, we got the spirit. The power of your spirit is always there, quietly supporting you. If you feel lost, take time to listen to your inner voice. Through meditation or simple outdoor activities, you can reconnect with your inner strength. So I'm going to keep that. I think you definitely needed that. You could have been someone here who grew up and, you know, you just really didn't have a lot of people supporting you. Like, I'm not saying like you did have like, you know, like a shitty childhood, like you like not like on some Precious type shit, but like on some, you know, you could have been parentified. You could have just been a latchkey kid. Like, you know, I was a latchkey kid. Your mom used to put that key around your neck. Like, don't you use it? She had to go to work, and daddy wasn't around because he was out here playing the sport too. He was out here just unhealed, masculine. It's just a repeating cycle. And I feel bad for those guys. I really do. I feel bad for them because they don't understand what they're missing out on. You know what I mean? Like, until it's too late, you know, and then you're 50 years old and you're like, damn, now I'm 55 years old and my relationship with my kids aren't the best because I wasn't really focused on them. I was focused on me. I was focused on impressing other motherfuckers who didn't give a fuck about me to begin. Like, where my lotion at? I need some fucking lotion. That can wait. But, you know, a lot of these dudes, they be out here, they be trying to impress other dudes, and it's like, for what? Why are you trying to impress these other men? Like, who cares? Like, it's, I don't get it. I don't try to impress nobody. You know, the only person who I really want, I would say my dad or my mom and dad. Like, those are the only two people I really want to make proud. Everybody else, I'm not saying I don't want people to like be proud of me, but I feel like even them, I'm like, I just want to make me proud of me, you know. And if I have kids, I want my kids to look up to me and be like, that's my daddy. Like, anyway, infinite possibilities here. So you are at the threshold of infinite possibilities. The universe is opening new paths for you. Oh, cool. So awesome. So when it comes to this lovers, you have options. And if this person didn't want to act right, the universe will finally find you someone that wants to act right. The problem is, ain't none of these motherfuckers trying to act right. Ain't none of them trying to act right. And the ones that act right are ugly. Let's just be face it. Like, if you really wanted to be with somebody who's going to take care of you and be nice to you, you're going to have to get you a ugly fat boy. Like, who wants that? I mean, let's just be honest. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying, like, that's kind of rude. That's rude to say. That's really rude. I take that back. That was so mean. I apologize. I'm a fat boy, so I can say it though. But people like big boys. People like big boys. But this, you know, I'm talking about, this is that real ugly motherfucker who's like, I hate calling people ugly, because I really do. But this is somebody that you could go find you somebody who is not your type. Let's just say that. Sturdy. A strong foundation is key to success. Are you feeling uncertain about something? Hell yes. Focus on building a solid base in whatever you're working on. It will provide long-term stability. So right now, I think a lot of this worry and stress and suffering is because you're trying to find like something here that's gonna. Why was that talking like I had a lip? You're trying to find someone here that's gonna. Let me stop. I'm being petty now. I'm starting to really. I think I'm getting back into it, y'all. It was gone for a couple of days. I was feeling kind of awkward, but now I'm getting back into it. And I just want to apologize out there if I offended anybody by calling someone fat and ugly, because that is not nice. And, I should know better. So I do apologize for that. That was not nice. That was not good. That was not of light. That was not loving of me to say. 'Twas not. But you understand what I was trying to say, though, right? Well, I would never call somebody that. But, I would never be like, oh, you fat and ugly. But, like, there's, not even fat and ugly. There could be real scrawny little motherfuckers. And, like, it's just, like, there's just not your, you know what I mean? When you have, like, a certain aesthetic that you are attracted to, and you can call it vain, you can call it shallow. Let's just call it fucking reality for what it is, okay? If you are a female out here and you out here getting your nails done, you taking care of yourself, and you over here, making sure your hair is up to date, why would you want to be with some crusty, musty, dusty? That's really what I should have said. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. That's what I should have said. So I had to clarify that for y'all, get in my ass. Sacred union. Two powerful forces are uniting, whether in a relationship or within yourself. I like this. I think this is within yourself. I think you are in this hangman energy coming up here, because you are. You know what? I'm going to tell you something. I decided this, until I can really get myself together, I'm just taking a break from like the whole dating and like going out and having sex and just being celibate and just really focused on healing me. I just did 8 months last year around this time of year. Actually, yeah. That's crazy. Because it was Halloween when yeah. Wow. It's been a whole year. I mean, I had a few slip-ups. Well, I can't call them slip-ups because I was not celibate, but I'm re-entering that, and I did this around it last year. Interesting. Huh. And it all worked out. So maybe you need to, clink, clink. Clink. The black girls get it. Maybe some of the white girls, if y'all watch Medea. But you gotta, lock it down again. You gotta really protect your sexual, sacral energy here. Sacral. You know what I mean? Sacral is around your areas. So for my men's out here, maybe you need to do some, soul searching. I mean, and I know that there are men who watch this channel, and I wish I had more, to be honest with you. I really did wish I could reach more male audiences, but it's just men don't really watch tarot videos. Like, they think it's, I don't know what fucking they think. But, okay, we gotta go because I got 10% battery left, and I don't feel like remaking this fucking video. Last card here. Value indication. Your inner value is greater than you realize. Perhaps you have been questioning your worth lately, y'all. Focus on affirming your unique qualities daily, and you'll become more confident in your value. Yeah. So, maybe, you wouldn't be so focused on this unhealed masculine if you understood that, fuck this dude. He was a piece of shit anyway. I saw his hairline. What am I crying over? Did you not see his shoes? Bitch. You gotta tell yourself, look at him and look at me, and I'm over here crying over this. This motherfucker drive a 1999 Honda. And I'm over here crying over his ass. I'm crying over a third shift bartender. No shade, no shade, no shade. But you see what I'm saying? Like, you over here, you a CEO. And you crying over a third shift bartender. Ain't nothing wrong being a bartender. They make good money. And bartenders are... I know y'all I'll never date another bartender because they are some flirts. Like, if you ever want to get cheated on, just go date a bartender or anybody in the service industry. Because I used to be a server, and I'm telling you, they all be sleeping together. Like, if you wanted to experience what it's like to be cheated on, go date you somebody in the service industry. Go get you a cook. Go get you a server. Go get you a bartender for sure. It's just something about those bartenders, man. I can't do it. I can't do no more bar rats. I'm done with them. No, I don't want a bar rat. I want a homebody. As a former bar rat, I want me a homebody. I don't want nobody out here in these streets, like, just at the bar every night. Like, that shit's not cute. That shit is alcoholism. That shit is not cute, and that might be affected a lot of my relationships. To be honest with you, I was a heavy drinker. I'm cutting the fuck back. So yeah, so as somebody here who has, experienced what it's like to be this unhealed, wounded masculine, it ain't no fun. It's no fun. Like, they're not happy people. They're only happy when they're like, playing games with people. And I think I attracted a lot of karma for that. And I have to go through it. And so will this person eventually. But right now, you need to turn your healing inwards towards you and focus on healing you. And leave this crusty, musty, dusty alone. And you might have a couple of them. But it's the same motherfucker. It's just in a different body. Okay? It's truly, they truly are like a dime a dozen. These unhealed boys are truly a dime a dozen. And you divine females and the divine feminine energy are over here just running after trying to heal everybody. And I get it. It's a good gesture, right? But you need to take some of that power back. You need to take some of your dark feminine, because that's who they be getting played by. And that's why they act like this, because there was a dark feminine that fucked them over. So now they're about to get the whole world back for one girl who played the game better than they did. That's what the problem was. She played the game better than him. Some girl played the game better than he did, and now he mad. Sore loser. Bunch of sore fucking losers. Anyway, y'all, that's all I got. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to click on the links. Book a fuck up. I won't say book a fuck. Ugh, sorry. Book a private reading. Okay, click on the website. It's just a little Google sheet. You just click on the date, and you can Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, I don't care, after the reading. You ain't gotta do it up front. I prefer that you actually pay after we read, because it just feels more natural for me that way. But some people like to do it the other way. That's fine, whatever, I don't care. But I do prefer that you would pay after the reading. That way you can actually get the experience and not have to, you know what I mean? It makes me feel like I don't have to be so perfect, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, do that. Don't forget to join the memberships and like and subscribe so we can continue and grow this channel. I love you guys. Just Talk 4343. Have a happy Halloween, and let me know what y'all was doing for Halloween. Bye.